Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And the dive ends an uninspiring return. They've got some work ahead of them.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Try to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Witherspoon getting a hand in there that time. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, here go 46. 48. Hey, 47. Here we're going to 54. Right here. 26.
Prescott. And this one is incomplete. The Cowboys at 2-6 now on the year. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see that dude.
Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. Their 3rd down coming up.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards. Good for a Cowboy first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Off the play fake. Prescott drops it to Blue. Complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline and said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Yeah.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Kill.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Warriors, Stephanie! Just the Eagles!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you have to say that they've underachieved.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker, and he stopped immediately there. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
19, start!
They'll look to throw here. He's going to get there to his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 9 now. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
Touchdown! Adam Troutman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll drop to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Call it a gain of 12, but, of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Prescott on play action.
Oh, you supposed to win out.
They get to him back at the 40.
What is he doing?
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Prescott to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Boye Mafe able to record his 5th sack of the season. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
Prescott now. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go with Bloom between the tackles. And a stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's Prescott.
Let's go.
Intercepted at the goal line.
Oh.
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Damn.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 19, Charger. 19, Charger.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. They take point. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Peterson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, here we go. I take
Looking to throw. Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
Cade York on for the field goal.
York able to send this one through.
And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
What's up, Mark? I'm in the game right now. Let me go. Yeah, let me call you back right quick.
Okay, ready?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
Get the fuck out of here.
And knocked it free.
That was nice.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Warriors, 70. Here we go.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen
Yeah,
here
that's
before the
hilarious.
break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going up top for Cup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Buffalo 18. Ready? 70, Timberwolves.
They'll throw now on the final play. That's to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
70 range.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got it not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
Oh,
good coverage there, forced the ball
we've been
free,
getting injured
and
all
2nd
fucking year.
down.
Give us some fucking break.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Running left is Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He'll look to throw. And he's
what the fuck?
For the Seahawks touchdown.
I gotta see everything.
Adam Troutman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Muscles by at the 25. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. That is caught. Schoonmaker. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the 3rd quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
On first down, it's Blue.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. The problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things we ain't seen before. We're feeling the way the man.
Yeah! Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why?
Here's Prescott.
This is caught at the end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
47. Got it. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And
Oh,
intercepted.
Picked up by Reef Warren.
That is
And
crazy.
the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sure of moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 26, they'll line up on second and 4. Now a first carry here for the running back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Fuck you yelling at the offense for? You the one that's throwing it fucking picks.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Cup. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Throw left side, complete. That's Horton. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains that one for 14 yards and another first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
18, fight, gravity Lions. 60 bucks, 60 bucks, go.
Back to throw now on first down. That'll be caught. It's caught. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The end result, 21 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Kenneth Walker, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Cowboys 17. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over a 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Cowboys.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
You can see the thought process there. With his speed, they were hoping he could pop one. Instead, the coverage was good, and they forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Play action now. Prescott. Over the middle, open is Thomas.
And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. 19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. We'll get that to Charbonnet. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a fourth-quarter lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 51 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Prescott. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. On to give, this is Blue. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Second down, goal to go.
Yeah, Billy. Here we go, 46, 45, hey, kill. 47. Then we'll go to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw, Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Boye Mafe in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Here we go, 44, hey. Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point, ain't it? Hey, 47. Good. We're going to 54. Why ain't it?
Here's Dak. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 31, Seahawks 28.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. And the only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Here's 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
No.
And it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's across for a touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
That is my superstar
closing stages.
No way.
Charles, that drive was perfect.
No way, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Hey. I ain't even mad at that shit.
Better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well.
All good, bro. That shit was crazy.
That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
It was a perfect thing, too. That thing was perfect. He got that throwing power, though.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Yeah, I got him in the other league, man. I got like 20 picks with like 5 games left. Yeah, I got to build his ass up.
They'll come up. 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what
That's
it's going
crazy.
to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Here comes 2nd down.
46. Yeah, very good. Hey, still kick one. Here go 47. 26.
Now Dak. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
This is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play.
Ah, shit, man. That shit crazy.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed
crazy.
something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Seahawks, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they will
dumbass
head back
picks in the fucking red zone.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the turnaround hasn't materialized as they fall to 2-7. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, Blue with 10 carries, Buck 13, touchdown, Pacheco 7 carries. I'm balancing their ass out in this man, giving the game away. Really go deep on them damn corners. You supposed to have a couple picks. You was getting busted by fucking Cooper Kupp. That pick in the end zone was fucking ridiculous. He done got hurt. James should have had 3. Damn, man, I'm trying to finish strong, bro. 2-7 with this team is ridiculous, man. Damn, bro. I feel like we could have caught a couple of these teams slipping, man. Gotta win against the fucking 49ers. Had this game under control, but them damn turnovers. Let's see if that cornerback got hurt for real. Nope. That motherfucker back. He just out for the game. On to the next game.